If I gave you a do-over last couple of years, what's the one thing you would change?
Well, I would, knowing what I know now, and I would certainly, it wouldn't be anything basketball-wise. I would certainly make sure that it didn't happen what happened in that dormitory. I don't know how I could have stopped it because nobody knew, security, nobody knew, but I would have found out some way, somehow, some way, because that's my brother-in-law's name on that dormitory.
But do you think that, aside from that, if that doesn't happen, you're still coaching Louisville?
Oh, no question. I mean, that was embarrassing to my family, to me, the Minottis, who the building was named after. It was embarrassing for all of us. It's a very traumatic thing for that to happen, not only from soiling his name on that dormitory, but it was reprehensible behavior that should have never gone on. For
those who still believe that you knew something about it, what do you say to them?
You know, it's obvious today that I knew nothing about it because the NCAA gave me a 5-game suspension. If they thought I knew 1% of that, I would have been banned from coaching for good. I'm positive of that. It was that reprehensible behavior. You can't slap a guy with just 5 games and you're giving other coaches 12 and 13 games for something like that.
Well, what's the violation the NCAA gave you?
Well,
like, why were you suspended 5 games?
Because they said I should have, when the recruits were in, I should have tried to notice some red flags. And I went back at them and I said, give me a red flag I should have noticed. And they said, we're not saying that there were any, but we wanted you to ask more pointed questions of the recruits. So I would ask on a Sunday, we're done with the weekend, I'd sit everybody down, and it's okay, tell me about our practice. What did you like about it? Do you think you can work that hard? Tell me who you went out with last night. Tell me what players you got close to. Did you like the campus? Did you like the academic advisor? How about the strength and conditioning coach? How was your meeting with him? We go over everything in a 2-hour period. And I said to the NCAA people, no, I never asked the young man, did you see any strippers last night? That would have been the furthest thing from anybody's mind because that doesn't happen. It's not normal. And it's very abnormal behavior for anything like that to go on. That being said, in my opinion, those players who won that championship, that'll never be taken away because they weren't on performance-enhancing drugs. They said that was an extra benefit. I mean, come on, there's nothing extra benefit about that. So those players won the championship. They deserve that championship. It'll never be vacated. The banner could come down and they could find the school and they could hit me with a 5-game suspension, but that championship lives on forever.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.